Before I came to Cerebrum, some of the things that were going on with me were I was having some severe memory loss. At one point, I had a complete what they call a fugue state, which is where your complete memory bank is just wiped clean. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my wife or my kids.
For the past 10 years, since coming home from his first deployment, Jeremy's had something different about him, whether it was memory loss, imbalance, not being able to communicate well. Other times it was one side of his body wouldn't function correctly. Most of it has been memory loss and a lot of mood instability.
As far as what was causing my memory loss, I have a traumatic brain injury. I have PTSD. Those two things combined with just the stress of trying to live life, having 4 kids, and really, I think just the misunderstanding that I had that, one, that there was a problem with me rather than I'm experiencing symptoms of my condition, and 2, that I was the only one that had ever experienced that before.
No counselor helped, no neurologist helped, the VA hadn't helped, and we were desperate. And so being able to see the testimonials of other veterans who had come to Cerebrum and seeing that they actually had the symptoms that Jeremy had had, which I didn't know anyone else had them either. So we were able to see that we weren't alone, and they received help.
When Jeremy came in originally, he came in under the Veterans Program. So he was with us here earlier in the year. His wife actually came in together, and they had a lot of concerns about things that he had experienced. One of the things that we noticed about him the most is that he was very quiet, somewhat withdrawn, didn't have a lot of interaction with the fellow veterans or with his wife or even with us in the beginning. As we worked together, as we were able to do some treatments and start to get therapies in, he actually started to open up. He started to remember things, and his wife was very excited.
When we first got here in January, he was heavily medicated. And so the changes that I saw in him came within a couple of days. His personality came through again. He was sleeping through the night, which I was used to lots of nightmares during the night and waking up and not sleeping through at all. And just every day he would continue to get better. It was gradual, but it was better. By the end of our time here, I had seen a person that I hadn't seen in 10 years.
I hadn't slept well for 8 years or better. And after being here for 3 days, by the 3rd day, I was sleeping 8 hours a night without medication. That, I think, was one of the biggest changes for me, is just being able to sleep. Once I caught hold of that, I was just on fire. I loved it. I ate it up, and I could feel myself gaining momentum.
One of the fantastic things is he brings joy to those around him now. He's excited to be here. Just really, he's encouraging others the way people encouraged him the first time he came through here.
Before we had come, it was a roller coaster of up and down and not knowing and a lot of hopelessness. Since we've been here at Cerebrum, it has been more consistency, more hope that our life can be a happy, good life. Jeremy will be around to see our children grow up. He can be the father and the husband and the man that he wants to be.
I really thought that the quality of life that I had was something that I was going to have to live with forever. And coming to Cerebrum has, thankfully, it's proven me wrong. There's a quality of life out there and available that I didn't think was possible. I'm a better dad, I'm a better husband, I'm a better person. I'm a better representative of veterans in the community because of coming to Cerebrum.